Hey guys, I'm the Wizard of Video Games, and I bring you some sad news this morning. I've just heard that Leonard Nimoy passed away at the age
Cops
of
are on the
83.
way. We gotta move.
Started like you
And,
loved being a cop.
A window opened. So hopefully you don't find it too uncouth, if that's the right word, but we're gonna play Star Trek 25th Anniversary game. Enhanced CD-ROM edition. As a tribute to Leonard Nimoy. So let's just get right into it. And this game, speaking of getting right into it, this game just boom starts off once you start it. It gets right into it. No menus, just right into as if you started watching the show or something.
Space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of the Starship Enterprise. Its mission? To explore strange new worlds, to discover new life and new civilizations, to boldly go where no man has gone before.
You can see those credits were flying by. They really stuck to sort of the length of the opening theme.
Demon World.
Though the Enterprise's primary mission is peaceful exploration, the galaxy holds many surprises. To be prepared, we are conducting a mock battle with the USS Republic.
Captain Patterson reports the Republic is in position and ready to begin, Captain.
The Republic is arming weapons and raising shields. I suggest we do the same, Captain.
Okay, oh jeez. Let's see, did that pause it? I hope it did. Yes, it seemed to be paused. So yeah, I don't remember any of these controls, which I should have looked up beforehand. But it's too late now, isn't it? I'm just gonna Google a reference card really quick. So it's basically keyboard control, S for shields, O for orbit, and navigation, D for damage control, emergency, and a dedicated talk to Spock button. That's what I like in a Star Trek game. Push T to talk to Spock. So yeah, this we got D for W. Oh wait, W for weapons. And so this is mostly an adventure game. But it has an arcade component wherein you fly the Enterprise and battle against other ships. Right here we're starting off with a simulation, but yeah, you fight Klingons, and it's quite Wing Commander-esque. It's not necessarily a 3D shooter. It's sort of that 2.5D with bitmap. graphics. Well, let's just get into it. So we need our shields up.
Raising shields.
And let's see. Oh wait. Okay, we have a radar in the middle there. Radar system as well. I gotta get that dot. There he is. There's the USS Republic. And I have no
Arming
weapons.
weapons.
Thank you, Mr. Chekhov.
Computer estimates the Enterprise's warp drives have overloaded.
And I just got destroyed.
engines!
It's just a simulation, Scott.
Captain Patterson says better luck next time, sir.
Lowering shields and disarming weapons.
Message
Whoa!
coming in from Starfleet.
On screen,
Crash
Lieutenant.
into them.
Jim, the Enterprise is ordered to travel to Pollux 5. The natives report that alien life forms have been attacking the settlers near a mine at Mount Idle. You are to report to the High Prelate of the colony. The settlers are members of the Acolytes of the Stars sect. The description of the attackers vary, but all say that the attackers resemble creatures from many Earth religions known as demons. Starfleet wants you to determine the nature of these creatures and to resolve the situation without bringing harm to the colonists. Starfleet out.
Admiral. Well, she cut us off. So here we are when we're in space. We can basically fly wherever we want to. But let's test out this Spock key.
I advise referring to the star map and setting a course for the Pollux system, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Spock. Let's see, where the heck is our star map? First of all, let's
Save
our
new game.
Captain Wizard. Computer. That's not what we want to do.
Topic not available, Captain.
Navigation. That's what we're looking for. Great looking star map. And we're off. We're off. I have no idea.
We're off course, Captain.
Indeed,
There are
Mr.
Lassie
Chekhov.
ships closing rapidly, Captain.
Oh crap.
This is a mess now, isn't it?
Damage control standing by, sir.
Message from the Alassi captain, sir.
I've just
On
caused
screen,
an
Lieutenant.
international
You
incident.
shouldn't have come here, Kirk.
Or,
Now we must
universal
destroy
incident.
you.
Oh, we're in trouble.
Unable to comply, Captain. We're under attack.
Okay. Let's go ahead and reload. So, we actually, what we need is the manual in order to look up which planet is Pollux 5. And, it's not here in the reference card, that's for sure. Great. But, somebody here. Oh. Here we go. Pollux 5 looks like. Oops, what happened? Oh, there we go. So yeah, it's sort of a primitive copy protection. There's a star map included in the manual that tells you what each of these planets is. Or systems, I guess you would call them. So, I'm going to look it up in order to learn that this one is the Pollux system.
We have arrived at Pollux 5.
There's a funky looking planet. It's full of red oceans. So let's enter some orbit.
Entering standard orbit.
Let's check with Mr. Spock
Pollux
again.
5 has recently emerged from an ice age, sir. It's spring at the moment. Cool, but tolerable. Sensors indicate previously documented flora and fauna. Nothing unusual.
So, let's hail them first of all. Oh, why is my...
Message from High Prelate Robert Angiven, sir.
Welcome, Enterprise. The High Prelate awaits you. Please, beam down and meet with him.
Very well. My cursor has gotten stuck on the bottom half of the screen.
Spock, come with me. Mr. Scott, you have the con.
But here we
This is so much better, gentlefolk. We are honored at your presence and hope you will find peace here in our haven.
Captain, the flora on this planet is very interesting. I wonder how useful it may be for medicinal purposes.
So you've got this right click to bring up this interface where you point at various parts of this little human picture where you can look at, talk to, use, pick up things. And you have your command window. So let's look around a little bit. The cast is fully voiced, but there isn't there isn't really a narrator per se.
High Prelate Angiven waits patiently for
And
you
I
to
just
decide
proved
what you will
myself
do
wrong.
next.
I guess only certain
High
objects
Prelate
have narration.
Angiven waits patiently for you to decide what you will do next. James Tiberius Kirk, Captain of the Enterprise. He's always happy to run an errand of mercy.
Let's see what's going on around
I'm
here.
Captain James T. Kirk of the USS Enterprise. We have received word that alien life forms are creating problems at your mining facilities at Idle Mountain. Tell me more. Most High Prelate Angiven, I am honored to meet you. I consider it my divine duty to assist you in any possible way with the spawn of the devil.
So we get to choose dialogue.
Been seeing
here.
ghosts and boogeymen, eh? I find that a little hard to believe.
You can be asshole, Captain.
I'm
Kirk.
Captain James T. Kirk of
You
the
can be
USS
all
Enterprise.
business.
We have received word that alien life forms are creating problems at your mining facilities at Most High Prelate Angiven, I am honored to meet you.
Or you can
I
be
consider it my
diplomatic.
divine duty to assist you in any possible way with the spawn of the devil.
So we'll choose the diplomatic. Kirk.
Captain Kirk, I had no idea we were blessed with one of our order in the ranks of Starfleet. We believe we have located the very gates of hell below Idle Mountain.
Aside from seeing demons, has any hard data been collected? Any evidence I could see? Demons, gates of hell, this is the 23rd century. Aside from seeing demons, has any hard data been collected? Any evidence I could see?
I really
Demons,
wanna be
gates of hell, this is the
asshole
23rd
Kirk.
century.
But
Aside from seeing demons, has any hard
Remember
data
if,
been collected?
this
Any
is-
evidence I could see?
I mean, so a lot of games. I can't remember if this game is particularly punishing or not, as far as game over states and that sort of thing. Certainly, I don't think it's as forgiving as the LucasArts adventures. Basically unfailable. Because your ship could be destroyed if you don't win battles and things like that. So I think you could screw up these diplomatic points. Also.
Demons, gates of hell. Aside from seeing demons, as
A skeptic would consider everything merely anecdotal or unproven. My people will gladly tell you their own stories, so you need not hear it secondhand through me.
what can you tell me about the mine itself? You're wasting the time of a starship capable of destroying this planet with campfire stories? No wonder you were dumped out here in the middle of nowhere.
That is a good... although I'm not going to choose it. It's nice to hear those lines. Spoken at least.
What can you tell me about the mine itself?
The area is exceptionally stable
let's see, I've got my
tectonically.
son
It's easy for
crying.
our machinery to
And,
work in,
so
praise
I'm
God.
going to have to
We
leave.
mine for hafnium and a variety
I'll be
of
back
useful
maybe in a
trace
minute, or maybe
elements.
this is
The
the end
deeper
of the
we dig,
stream.
however, the more anomalous
Such
the
is the
variety
life
minerals
of a wizard.
Our Ignatian brother Stephen has his own theories about why this might be. Either way, the anomalies inspired Brother Cambry to conduct studies inside the mine. Yesterday, he reported discovering a strange door. A gate to hell, surely, for the demons caused a cave-in immediately. Cambry was trapped, unconscious, and the demons prevent us from rescuing him. We can only hope he is still alive. Thank you for your courtesy, Kirk. May you receive the guidance and protection of our God as you complete this divine mission.
A quickly constructed Spartan shelter, primarily used by fledgling colonies. A quickly constructed Spartan shelter,
push the button.
Huh?
Push the button.
There you go, Chance.
a sturdy man of advanced years whose blue eyes meet yours with clarity, curiosity, and directness.
I am worried about Brother Chubb. Can you examine him, Doctor?
This man needs help, Jim, and I wouldn't want to put it off for too long.
So,
You fail to obtain anything.
we need to order McCoy to help this guy, but now I can't remember how to do that. Oh, here we go.
Jim, this man has suffered severe physical injuries to his head and arm. The wounds have been adequately cared for. However, he has developed a Nugarian infection. If not treated swiftly, the effects can be fatal. The infection can normally be treated with hypoditoxin, but there's none on the Enterprise.
I may be of some assistance. The Lorexian berry grows near the mouth of the cave. If I could acquire it, I would be able to synthesize the hypoditoxin from the berry. Unfortunately, the demons prevent us from approaching the cave entrance. Perhaps you could retrieve it for me.
Alright, so we got a mission. This guy.
The Tellarite appears completely at home surrounded by humans, but the wrinkling on his brow indicates a great deal of worry. He is too busy consoling the wounded man.
There you go, buddy.
He is too busy consoling the wounded man.
Okay. So, we've got McCoy and Spock and a red shirt.
The medical methods of these people seem primitive to me, Doctor.
By our standards, yes. Here the Acolytes prefer a simpler lifestyle. Unfortunately, this is one of the consequences.
So, I mean, great. They've got that banter between the characters. Although you technically, I had to click on it to hear that, but that's great. So, what are we doing? We gotta go get the berries.
You fail to obtain anything.
No.
You fail to obtain anything.
Alright, I got it. Use. This is our backpack here. We've got... Oh, phasers on stun, phasers on kill. Tricorder. What is that? Can I have a look at my inventory? I can.
One Starfleet Regulation Phaser Type 1, set to stun. One Starfleet issue medical tricorder to assure that Starfleet doctors make the correct diagnosis. One Starfleet issue medical kit.
Uh-oh. And of course.
You see a small explosion, and the Klingon's hand falls to the ground with a dull thud.
I guess they don't make Klingons like they used to, sir.
The red shirt took a hit, of course. So yeah, I mean...
Captain, we registered phaser fire and an unknown energy beam. Is everyone okay?
We're fine. Did you register any disruptor fire?
No, Captain. Why? Are there Klingons down there?
No, just an idea, Kirkout.
Fascinating. I begin to suspect that we have stumbled upon something that the colonists would never have uncovered.
What is it, Spock?
I wish to gather further data before making a definite conclusion, Captain.
So I definitely should have saved before I did that. Because yeah.
Save new game.
Like I was saying. Oh shoot.
Save new game. Replace previous game.
There's some game over states or things that can go wrong on the mission. I don't know necessarily that it can go game over, but I know you get a certain amount of points, I believe, for each episode or mission that you go on.
They look like Klingons.
Well, are they Klingons? That's the question.
This is not a Klingon, Captain. Not a real one. It is an organic construct, an android-like robot. It looks like a Klingon, but the appearance is entirely superficial. There is something different about this particular construct. Come here, Captain. Look at the hand. It seems to have been separated from the body. There's a wiring circuit in the middle of the palm.
You fail to obtain anything.
Let's see, so there's a wiring circuit? I feel like...
They look like Klingons.
something can be done about that. But what?
This is definitely not a real Klingon, Jim.
Captain, I detect a recent avalanche approximately 6.2 kilometers away that occurred within the last 3 days. The mountain may be quite dangerous.
Demons, Klingons, avalanches. What's next? The Wicked Witch of the West?
That is not logical, Doctor.
It wasn't supposed to be logical, you green-blooded falcon. Why does everything have to be so damn logical?
Great. Fantastic.
Mount Idle rises above you. You see the mine entrance ahead. You see the mine entrance ahead. Mount Idle rises above you.
I seem to remember.
The path is surrounded by some beautiful shrubbery.
There's something dangerous about this.
Save new game. Replace previous.
But I may be thinking of a different mission.
This is not a Klingon, Captain. Not a real one. It is an organic construct, an android-like robot. It looks like a Klingon, but the appearance is entirely superficial.
Oh, you know what? I think I have to pixel hunt this hand. Unfortunately.
Nothing to report, Captain. Nothing to report, Captain.
You fail to obtain anything.
Nope. Is this the hand? I can't see.
You take the Klingon's detached hand.
Aha. There we go.
Mine entrance. Feeble lights illuminate the mine tunnel. Idle Mountain. A Gendorian fern. A Gendorian fern. Save new
I'm gonna
game.
be save spamming. Even though it's late.
Save new game. Replace, delete, cancel. Save new, replace previous.
Okay, so now I do remember this part. I'm going to, I just saved, so I'm going to show you the incorrect way to do it, which leads to a bad state. So, well, let's talk to them first.
A huge boulder sits upon a large pile of rubble. A large pile of rubble blocks what appears to be a large metallic structure.
Let's go through all of the dialogue.
A large metallic door is set in the structure. A large pile of rubble blocks what appears to be a large metallic structure.
I recommend as thorough an analysis of this area as possible. Captain, there are several weak points in the cave-in's structure. Careful use of our phasers from the top down should be able to clear it. Captain, there are several weak points in the... Fascinating, Captain. This door is made of an unknown material. It is clearly built by an alien race we have no knowledge of.
Save new game. Replace
Alright, so we need to phaser away this rubble, but if we do it wrong...
Captain, the structure is extremely unstable. I would not recommend disturbing the lower section before the upper sections have been cleared.
Oh no.
Assume firing positions.
I mean, they're giving us a bunch of warning. Oh.
He's dead, Jim.
Nice. He's dead, Jim. So, that was a bad move. If you do it the right way...
Assume firing positions.
And, no! That was wrong, Captain.
He's dead, Jim.
He died again. I clicked on that boulder. Why didn't it, why didn't that work?
Assume firing position.
Maybe because it was the first thing that I clicked on. Yeah. I didn't have a chance.
He's dead, Jim.
I simply clicked on the wrong one right off the bat.
Assume firing positions.
There is no apparent effect.
Uh-oh. We found somebody.
Captain, this course of action is ineffectual.
Okay, I guess we're done then.
One of the acolytes who was trapped by the rockfall.
We moved ahead. I forgot to collect the berries.
Various types of berries grow amongst the bushes. You have retrieved a sample of berries.
Good! You have found the berries. Bring them to my lab, quickly.
Where's your lab? I don't know where that is. Is it this house?
The settings on the Ardite 4 have already been adjusted. Simply place the berry in the machine and the hypoditoxin will be synthesized.
You tinker with it, but do nothing significant.
This one?
The machine synthesizes a quantity of hypoditoxin.
We've got to get this to Brother Chubb as quickly as possible, Jim.
So yeah, I could have proceeded down the mine and try to figure out the rest of this, the main objective of the mission, but then there's this little side objective to complete of saving this guy's life. Look at that mountain in the background, looks like the Sierra Online logo. Is this it?
Thank you. You're most kind.
You're welcome, Brother Chubb.
I am Brother Stephen, an Ignatiate following the holy teachings with...
Why, Spock, you two should get along fine. He sounds just like you.
I would be equally honored to discuss medicine with you, Doctor, as science with your Vulcan associate. Let me continue. I believe our God
This
made
guy's
humans,
long-winded.
aliens, and demons all. If I could get a real demon into my study, I would bless our God for the opportunity, as I thank him for everything in this life.
You tread close to unholy knowledge, Brother Stephen.
I appreciate your prayers, Brother Roberts. Captain, if you and your people go up the mountain, I hope afterward you will visit me in my study, which is next door. I'm too old to make the trek myself, but I'm eager for knowledge. In return, I will offer you what insights our God grants these old eyes.
Go. What are you doing? Yes, walk to there. What is happening? Thank you. So I left that guy dying by the door while I completed that. Let's get rid of this. Doctor, help this man.
This man is badly hurt and suffering from shock and exposure as well.
Well, help him. Oh, here we go. We're gonna use the kit on him.
It was a near thing, but he'll live.
Oh, thank you, kind souls, for saving my life. Let me rest here for a little before returning to report this miracle to Prelate Angiven. Oh, thank you, kind...
Brother Kandri is barely conscious and is lying still, trying to regain his strength.
Fascinating, Captain. This door is made of an unknown material. It is clearly built by an alien race we have no knowledge of. It appears to be a security lock designed to open the door when the correct handprint is registered.
So we use the hand.
The fit is perfect, but something seems to be shorting out.
And, interesting. It's not gonna work
This
right off the
hand was
bat.
taken from the Klingon outside the cave.
Let's see if this guy can fix it. Fix the hand.
What a fascinating piece of equipment. Highly advanced technology. You see here, it seems to have been damaged, however. Take it to my workbench and let's see if it can be repaired. I fear my hands are too shaky to perform such fine work, but perhaps one of you can do it.
Mr. Spock, see what you can do about that hand.
This machinery is delicate, but I have managed to repair the circuitry.
Oh, hey, I saw something back there. Let me check it out.
A large patch of Kytelian tulips. You fail to obtain anything. You fail to obtain anything.
I guess I can't do anything with those flowers. Oh, so that guy's gone. Went back.
The hand's circuitry triggers a connection and the door opens.
Spooky.
A long tunnel descends into the mountain.
So, now that I think about it, it's a little bit confusing. This is the mine of those colonists. But there was this door, which I would assume was created by them, that got blocked in the avalanche. But we only opened it using the circuitry from the androids, so maybe it was they were mining and the avalanche exposed the door, is what I would guess. But that's kind of funny.
This floor contains conduits for conducting geothermal energy. It appears to be an abstract piece of alien art. Many alien machines fill the room. Many alien machines fill the room.
I didn't notice earlier, but you can see that the cursor will highlight when there's something interesting. Like over here, these little machines don't highlight, but this does.
This appears to control some unusual security equipment. It looks like a control panel with slide switches. It appears to be an abstract piece of alien art. Save new game. Replace
Let's see, let's use the tricorder first.
Fascinating, Captain. It is a diagram of a lunar eclipse of this planet. See how the red sphere of the moon is casting a shadow on the blue sphere, Pollux 5. This must be a very old piece of work, because this planet's moon was destroyed thousands of years ago. The machinery is waiting for the gravitational pull of another eclipse to activate it, an eclipse that will never come. And one other thing, Captain. This may also be a diagram showing the proper settings on that control panel.
So you notice that the subtitle said ball, but Spock said sphere. I wonder if it was in the script as ball, and Mr. Nimoy had any sort of input on Mr. Spock would never say ball. He would use the scientific term sphere. I doubt it. But that's a fun story, isn't it? I made it up.
This alien construction takes readings of mental activity. It also activates manufacturing equipment related to security and includes a short-distance transportation device. This control panel is a manual override for the alien life support equipment.
Well, we're not gonna mess with that yet. Let's see if there's another area over here. Apparently not. This is the only room. So interesting. They've put this shadow somewhat deceptively, because what it appears to be is based on the percentage of the color that's in shadow. So we've got half here, and then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, a sixth, which is 1. We're gonna go with it.
Nothing happens.
Okay, that didn't work at all.
There is nothing at the moment for me to do there.
Nothing happens.
Oh, see, now it confused me. I don't know whether or not. Oh, is this it?
Nothing happens.
That is not it. Mr. Spock, help me.
Logically, the machinery is sustaining some type of life in suspended animation. If we can reactivate the machines, then we may be able to meet its creators.
Nothing happens.
Do I need to use the hand on this part?
Nothing happens.
Nope, I don't remember.
Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
Okay. Nope.
Nothing happens.
Stop it.
Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
There is nothing at the moment for me to do there.
Oh, this is so simple and I can't figure it out. I'm a doofus. Alright, well, I cheated and I got a walkthrough, unfortunately. And it looks like we forgot something, so we're gonna go head back to the colony real quick. Some odd letterboxing going on where each screen has a bit of a different black bar around it. Like this one's full screen. The last section had the bottom cut off. And oh geez, I'm getting mixed up, confused by my windows. Here we go.
A glass-fronted display of mineral specimens, including a meteorite, a few fossil shells, the skull of a cat-sized alien animal, and a very encrusted twist of metal.
Twisted metal? Nice.
I read a collection of small items of no evident value. I would characterize this as a small museum display, Captain.
The glass case is locked.
I never dreamed that Starfleet would be interested in my discoveries, Captain. But our God often surprises us. You are interested in my little museum of curiosities?
Looks like a pile of junk if you ask me. Yes, tell us about these things.
I enjoy talking about these treasures. Shall I go into mineral specimens, meteorite, fossil shells, skull of a small alien animal, the skull of a modern Silati, the largest creature native to this planet, about the size of a house cat from Earth. The Silatis combine a rather insectoid pattern with four-legged reptilian form, including praying mantis-like forelimbs. Shall I go into mineral specimens? True curiosities, nothing more. I think they're very pretty, don't you? Shall I go into mineral meteorite? I believe this is evidence of the cataclysm which destroyed the moon of Pollux 5 eons past. I've constructed a theoretical model based on analysis of the planet's rings of what things might have been like. I think that the moon, like Earth's moon, would have made a total eclipse of the sun possible. I would have liked to have seen that. For conditions making a perfect total eclipse are rare in the universe. Our God creates great wonders. Shall I go into mineral specimens, meteorite, fossil shells, one of the oldest forms I've seen on this planet. Our God makes beautiful things indeed. Shall I go into mineral specimens, meteorite, fossil shells, one of the oldest forms I've seen on this planet. Our God makes beautiful things indeed. Shall I go into mineral specimens? True curiosities, nothing more. I think they're very pretty, don't you? Shall I go into mineral specimens? Or would you rather move on to something else? Twist of metal. This chunk of rock is a greatly weathered example of a vanadium tungsten alloy, which doesn't occur naturally. It is my best evidence that the area was previously inhabited. Shall I go into mineral specimens? Or would you rather twist skull of a small twist? Or would you very well? I can't imagine why, but if you have a further interest in any of this, take what you like. But please remember to return my treasures when you're done with them.
go, Kirk. Some finicky hotspots as far as traveling between rooms. So
Welcome to our
TARDIS.
home. Thank you for repairing our Somnambutron.
Stop. You're trespassing on... I welcome you on behalf of the United Federation of Planets. Who are... We did fix your machine. Can we write the repair bill off against rent on this land?
Oh, man. Asshole Kirk has the best lines.
Stop. You're trespassing. I welcome you on behalf...
But they're never
We
correct.
call ourselves Nowians. Thousands of years ago, we saw that meteor impacts were going to cause an ice age. We created this huge underground shelter to preserve our race, keeping us in suspended animation until the planet had recovered. We programmed the machinery to revive us at the next eclipse, but we did not count on the destruction of our moon.
Some advanced civilization. Perhaps you can tell us about the demons. Some advanced civilization. Perhaps you can tell us about the demons.
The demons, as you call them, are created by a machine designed to keep intruders away from our sleep chambers. It pulls from the minds of any approaching creature their most feared enemy and produces replicas to scare them away. For you and your crew, it was Klingons. For the Tellarites, a wolf demon. And for the other humans, a demon from their religion. On behalf of my people, thank you for waking us. I will turn off the machinery which creates our guardians, so that they no longer bedevil those with whom we now share our home. Oh, woe! Alas! The key is missing. I can do nothing.
Alas!
Even we will suffer the attacks of our own guardians unless the key can be found. I implore you, if you can help, please do so.
Jim, think about that skull we picked up from Brother Stephen. Now look at this alien.
Oh no, what happened
See the
to...
resemblance?
Oh, I didn't hear that dialogue.
You found the key. I can now turn off the machinery creating our guardians, and no more sentience shall be at risk. Surely the Holy One smiles upon us all. I have no way to thank you, Captain. But please carry this request from my people to yours. We have much ancient knowledge we can share, and we would like to join your federation. Go in peace.
I will be glad to accept your application to the Federation. We shall have a diplomatic envoy sent to make the final arrangements.
We look forward to meeting them. We also look forward to having discourse with the colonists. Farewell. May the Holy One bless you.
Live long and prosper.
Kirk to Enterprise. Beam us up, Mr. Scott.
Message from Starfleet.
On screen, Lieutenant.
We have read your report on the problems at Pollux 5 and evaluate your performance at 94%. You and your crew received 3 commendation points. The top
we
brass at
forgot
Starfleet
something.
are impressed. Outstanding work, Jim.
94% at least.
I might have known there weren't any demons.
We all have demons of our own, Bones. The ones we can't confront are often the hardest to deal with.
These demons were based on fear, Captain. A human failing.
I don't know, Spock. Everything that I've ever read about demons describes them as having pointy ears.
Good one, Bones.
Hi, Jack.
So we're already on to episode 2.
Message from Starfleet, Captain.
On screen, Lieutenant.
The USS Enterprise is to report immediately to Beta Myamid. The USS Masada has failed to report as scheduled. Determine nature of delay and take whatever measures are necessary.
Set course for Beta Myamid, sir.
Save new game. Replace previous game.
So how are we doing? Well, that took about an hour. And, yeah, pretty fun so far. I'm gonna go have a lunch. And, maybe be back tonight and play some more. I'm the Wizard of Video Games. And, this one's to you, Mr. Nimoy.